a little bit of context here. So, when I was like 13, 14, I did DT, and that was the end of my DT. And they asked us to do a CD rack, and I balls it up completely. So basically my double albums ended up as like a singles rack because I hadn't accounted for the width of the wood. So hopefully I've progressed on from that, because I built these shelves to fit these boxes that we bought from Amazon.
But we didn't have the boxes when we built them.
No, so we couldn't test it.
Yeah.
And now they've arrived. Okay, so just when you see this go in, it's supposed to overlap slowly. Oh. Oh. Can I change my DT grade from that epic fail? Get the gap at the top. Yeah. Take more care when it matters this much, I guess. Yeah, so the idea being that try to bring it as close to the edge where the door would sit as possible. So shut the door, I guess. Beautiful. You really didn't have much space there, did you? So we got a little bit excited and put the ceiling panel up, and then realised we needed to cut the holes for the lights. We hadn't thought about. We had thought about the lights. So anyway, the panels come down, Brett's cut the holes, laid out all the lights, etc. And now we're just trying to sort of like hold it halfway between the floor and the ceiling to do that bit. The bit that I don't like electricity. Okay. Alright. We have a ceiling. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's starting to look like habitation will happen. Like before, it was just bubble wrapped.
Well, it's quite late. Not sure what time it is, but it's very dark. So we managed to get ceiling panels up, lights all dangling right now, but just starting on getting those wired in. So it is busy having an epic
painting session.
Epic painting session. How's your
Contortionism? Knees? I think I've got deep veins thrombosis in my legs from today. Today has been spent like crushed down here.
Most of the day in that little hole.
Yeah. It was even worse when I was in this hole, trying to screw things and paint in there. Yeah, it's I'll be quite glad when this bit's finished. But it is a very utilitarian, useful area.
Yeah. Next step, we got one more little ceiling panel bit to get on up there.
We've cut it and painted it.
Yeah.
Well, we semi-cut it. Cut some of it.
And then put in the first wall for the toilet room.
So this is the shower wall. And like everything in the van, it's not straight. Well, the wall isn't straight. So we're using a scribe to try and shape out the curvature this side. Bit of a slow process this one, because pretty much I have to shave a bit off, add off up here, and then cut it, offer it back up, and then repeat until this gap gets ever smaller towards the wall. So this is probably like, I don't know, the 5th cut now.
It's getting closer though.
It's getting closer.
Not much more to go. But it's the only way to get a really nice fit on it all.
Yeah. Alright. Cut number, I don't know what now. So there's much calculations going on. So we'll work out where the tongue and groove is sitting on one side and where the shower ball is sitting on the other side. To sandwich the shower tray. It's all very technical. We're building the shower tray, building the shower wall. It all started with the wall. Yeah, to build this required this panel to be made, and that one, very rapidly, so that was done. This took a while to cut out. So that got put in. And then the shower tray, what we decided is that we're going to duck board pretty much across the whole thing and put the toilet here so that you're facing that way, and you got quite a lot of space that way. It also means that when we stand and have a sponge bath wash thing, then the water just goes straight down. We don't have to put a towel on the floor or anything. But to do that has meant like packing out the shower edges so that it sits on the edges and there isn't a gap. Obviously break the shower board. It's getting to be like a little habit of you build something during the day, work for like 12 hours solid, and then at about sort of bedtime you get the paintbrushes out and just paint everything that you've made, because, well, we're just trying to protect all the wood with the bathroom anti-mould, anti-gloss, anti-condensation paint. I don't know how close we are to finishing. How close are we? This feels like, oh, you've made an advancement. Like, in the past 3 days we've built basically everything you can see other than the side, well, including the side panels and, you know, like the roof and the ceiling and the lights, etc. That's all been built in 3 days.
Yeah, the internal bodywork frame furniture.
To this point here, yeah.
But yeah, it's all the insulation, wiring, and prep work.
Oh, that took ages.
Takes absolutely ages.
Yeah, that took a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought a week and we'd be done with that. Solid. Is that attached to the ceiling?
No, not yet. It's
okay.
just
Don't
resting
drive
there.
with it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's coming along quite nicely.
Yeah.
The ceiling had to come up again. We don't have problems, we have challenges. Anyway, it's gone for the Australian look today.